So picture a massive sports bar on opening day. 50 screens, crisp HD video, just flawlessly synced up. But the catch is the building has zero dedicated broadcast cabling. It's literally just running on standard IT networks.
Which is, I mean, it's wild to think about.
Yeah. So today's deep dive is into this very specific spec sheet from HDTV Supply for the Vitec AVSTR-E3752 encoder. And our mission today is decoding how this piece of rack-mounted hardware actually pulls off that networking magic trick.
Because it really is an exercise in, like, extreme data compression. We're taking uncompressed 3G SDI video, which is an absolute fire hose of data.
It's a fire hose, yeah.
Right, and forcing it through the exact same network pipes used to send, regular corporate emails.
Okay, let's unpack this, because I like to think of it as a high-speed digital translator.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Yeah, like it takes these massive, bulky, professional broadcast signal, the SDI stuff, and neatly compresses them into these efficient H.264 packages that can travel down the standard internet pipes that an office or a sports bar already has.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here is why utilizing those existing networks is so crucial for these businesses.
It saves a ton of money, I'm guessing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It saves them from having to tear up drywall to run new heavy-duty coax cables. It bridges that gap between professional broadcast tech and the everyday IT infrastructure that's already sitting there.
But, I mean, piggybacking on standard IT networks introduces a totally different problem. IT networks drop packets. Switches reboot. When you rely on standard IP routing, things inevitably break.
They do, all the time. And that's where the hardware's internal diagnostics come into play. It continuously monitors the physical voltage on the SDI input.
Right, and I saw this feature in the specs. If the video drops, the encoder automatically streams a fixed color or test pattern. Is this basically the high-tech modern equivalent of the old please stand by TV graphic?
Yeah, actually, that's a great way to look at it. Functionally, it's a diagnostic isolator.
Wait, how so?
Well, think about a commercial environment. If a display simply goes black, you don't know if the TV died, if the network switch failed, or if the source video just dropped.
Oh, right. You're just staring at a broken screen.
Right. But by injecting a generated test pattern at the encoder level, the very millisecond the SDI signal drops, the screen stays lit. The IT team instantly knows the network and the TV are perfectly fine.
The issue is just upstream at the source. That saves somebody from hauling a ladder out into a crowded room just to check a perfectly good HDMI port.
Exactly. It saves hours of troubleshooting, and it actually ties directly into the watermarking feature listed on the sheet, too.
Which does what, exactly?
So the hardware can burn custom text or logos directly into the H.264 stream. If you're managing hundreds of screens, you can burn the IP address invisibly into the corner. So if a screen goes down, the watermark tells you exactly which rack the feed is coming from.
That is incredibly smart. But here's where it gets really interesting, I think. You have this highly rational, fail-safe driven piece of hardware, but it still requires an irrational human being to install it.
Oh, always. That's the weak link.
Right. Which brings us to the surprisingly colorful customer reviews on HDTV Supply. There's a 4.7-star average, but it hides some rather entertaining dynamics.
Like what?
So I found one review where the buyer praised the staff for providing a quick solution involving resolution settings. But they explicitly noted the support rep was less than friendly, and they still gave it a really high rating.
I mean, honestly, that makes perfect sense in this industry.
Really? I'd normally expect bad customer service to totally tank a review score.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture of professional AV, downtime is literally the only metric that matters.
Ah, right. Because a whole corporate auditorium or sports bar is staring at a test pattern.
Right, the stakes are incredibly high. The customer doesn't care if the tech support rep asks about their day or has a warm tone. They just need the exact IP configuration to fix the packet loss.
So rapid technical accuracy is basically the highest form of politeness.
Precisely. In professional AV environments, customers value an accurate, rapid solution far more than a warm, fuzzy greeting.
That makes a lot of sense. So to wrap this up for you listening, the next time you look at a video feed in a commercial space, remember, it's not just a TV plugged into a wall. It represents an entire hidden world of commercial tech.
Yeah, it's a stream that's been monitored for voltage drops, sliced into IP packets, and routed through this hidden maze of hardware.
It really makes you appreciate the invisible infrastructure making it all happen.
It does. And it leaves you with a final provocative thought. The next time you glance at a perfectly synced video wall in an airport or a sports bar, Ask yourself what other invisible hardware is silently working behind the scenes to shape your everyday reality.